Which among the following statement on classical theory of development is our correct? Surplus accumulation by the capitalists is the source of growth. Accumulation leads to decreased demand for labor. Right again, only is a valid answer. Human Development Index is used to measure human development in any country. Which of the following is not a dimension used? Strong choice. Happiness is the right answer. Select which of the following options could be identified as infrastructure in development economics. Solid response. All is a valid choice. Which program of Pradhan aims to impact the lives and livelihoods of smallholder women farmers? Sharp thinking. Leap livelihoods enhancement through market access and women empowerment is the right choice. There are three broad categories of countries we have discussed in development. They are: nice selection, developing, emerging, developed is the correct and valid answer. Which growth model inspired the use of capital output ratio for development planning? Excellent choice. The Harrod-Domar model is the right answer. As economic development proceeds, income inequality tends to follow a dash curve. Excellent. Inverted U-shaped is a brilliant choice. The Human Development Index does not contain which of the following measurements? Well done. GDP per capita is the right choice. When was Pradhan created? Exactly. 1983 makes sense, and it is right choice. Which of the following could not be considered a major economic system? Well, pick it. Human Development Index is the correct answer. Which funding agency supports Oxfam's Mekong Inclusion Project? Nice work. You chose Australian Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and it is correct.
How do INGOs contribute to infrastructure development in India?
Well reasoned. By constructing roads, bridges, and irrigation systems is the correct choice. According to Rostow, what is the main factor of development? Smart pick. Investment in capital is the correct choice. Which field has Oxfam achieved achievements in Vietnam? On track. Gender equality and women's empowerment is the correct answer. Development goal for landless agricultural labor is... Nicely done. More days of work is a solid answer. The basic of Schumpeter theory of development. Clear logic. Your choice innovation is sound and 100% true. Meaning of development is different for. Valid point. Different people is true. Development of an individual refers to. Perfect. Overall development is the correct choice. Who prepared Human Development Index? Great job. Mahabub al-Haq is the accurate answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Great thinking. Contact Narayan Chengda is the right choice.